Hello everyone, Runner85 here, bringing you another team, this time a Corviknight Gouging Fire Baxcalibur team. So this team I faced up against at a local PC and was just completely demolished with this team. So they were kind enough to share their team in our Discord, and so I decided to put it together and made a few tweaks to kind of fit with the meta at the time, and ran with it. And these are some really fun battles. So this features just your standard Ogerpon, Follow Me, Ivy Cudgel set. This is a bulky Ogerpon, not super fast. Since you have Flutter Mane with speed control, the Icy Winds, you can kind of get away with adding a little bit more bulk to this Ogerpon. This Baxcalibur is the standard Baxcalibur set. It has the clear amulet to prevent any stat drops from the likes of Incineroar or Landorus Therians running around. It has some priority with the Ice Shard, which is really nice, and also heavily threatens Lando incarnate forms because of the Ice Shard and also Icicle Crash, so super good to have here. This is a standard Gouging Fire set. This is the booster speed variant with Howl, so this will increase the attack of you and your partner, the Gouging Fire and the partner at the same time, and it goes through protect, so you can protect your partner and howl up to get an attack boost, which is really great. The Burning Bulwark also really helpful for non-fire types that try to hit you with a physical attack and get burnt, so things like Rillaboom, and you'll see that happen in the videos. It's pretty awesome. Lastly, we have Corviknight here, and Corviknight just completely walls Landorus Incarnate. Since Lando has ground moves and poison moves, generally, the ground moves can't hit a flying type, and the poison moves can't hit a steel type, and Corviknight is a flying steel type. So this Corviknight is really great. Rocky Helmet here as well. This helps against any Urshifus running around, breaks sashes on any Pokemon like Shampoo. This set has Body Press, Brave Bird, Tailwind, and Protect. You could replace that Protect with an Iron Defense if you want. I decided to put Protect on this because I liked it, but you could switch this up. There's more moves that Corviknight wants than there are slots available, so you can kind of decide what you want to do. This one's a Terra Dragon to resist Fire, Water, Grass cores. And then lastly, a Kingambit here. This is an Assault Vest Kingambit. The Defiant here is useful against all the Intimidators running around and any of those fast-paced balance teams that want to switch in and out with their Incineroars, kind of punishes them. Standard set, Kowtow, Cleave, Sucker Punch, Iron Head, and then Brick Break. And the reason for the Brick Break here was when I built this team, we had the Utrecht Alolan Ninetales screens team running around, so I wanted the ability to break screens, and so you could replace Brick Break with Low Sweep, and that would get you a bit more damage. I wanted to get rid of screens, so that's why Brick Break is here, but you can kind of switch it up. There's 4 moves. You could have Terra Blast as well, although with the Flutter Mane you kind of don't need extra fairy coverage, so. But that is the team. Note it is particularly physically heavy. They're all physical mons except Flutter Mane. You do have the Kingambit to punish any Intimidators. You can also swap in the Kingambit if they try to snarl you, or Breaking Swipe to lower attacks. So that kind of helps protect your physical attackers. But just note, anything with a high physical defense is going to be a problem. So watch carefully on that. So that is the team. I hope you enjoy the battles. If you do, I'd appreciate a subscribe, a like, or a comment. Happy battling, everyone. Alrighty, we have a Psyspam team with Iron Crown and Indeedee. We also have Speed Control with Tornadus. We have a Regidrago. And we have an Entei and a Wellspring Ogerpon. Alrighty. So, for Psyspam, definitely going to bring my Flutter Mane and my Kingambit to start. And in the back, I think I bring the Gouging Fire. And And I think the Ogerpon. Yeah. Because the Iron Crown likely has Terra Water. Also works well against the Entei. And against the other Ogerpon. Let's go with that. Regidrago likely Choice Scarfed. But I would expect the Iron Crown and DD lead, honestly, to start. Alright, just Tornado Entei. Pretty straightforward lead. So I have to worry about getting burnt by the Entei. Okay, just Icy Wind to slow them down and bring in my own Gouging Fire here, because I expect them to go after my Kingambit. However, Sacred Fire into my Flutter Mane is not going to be great. Yeah, they're going for the Sacred Fire route here. They increased my special attack with the sun. Yeah, perfect. They went into the Gouging Fire. That's awesome. So we can Icy Wind again. And I'm going to Breaking Swipe. They're likely going to Tailwind here. Yep. And they missed the Sacred Fire, thankfully. Alright, so they have speed control for the next 4 turns, or 3 turns. They bring out Indeedee. Interesting. Alrighty, I'm just going to Icy Wind again. And just double check. Yeah, they don't have any Breaking Swipe resist, so I'm just going to continue Break Swiping. The Entei should be pretty low at this point. Is now -2. A Sacred Fire will likely still knock out my Flutter because of the sun up, but maybe not. We have Stomping Tantrum, but I don't think that's going to do much. Yeah. And they Trick Room. Alrighty. Don't really... None of these Pokemon want to take Sacred Fire, but I'll swap into Ogerpon here. And I'll Burning Bulwark. Alrighty. The spiky shield. I'm gonna Terra Fairy here, and I'm gonna Heat Crash into the Entei. I don't know what they have in the back. I'm guessing it's the Iron Crown, but I have stuff to deal with that, so. Yeah, they Sacred Fire into the other slot. Perfect. And there goes Indeedee. If they have the Iron Crown in the back, that is not great for them. Yeah, especially if this is Booster Speed Iron Crown. Yep. So I'm going to Ivy Cudgel the Entei, and I'm going to protect here. Oh, and they just canceled the battle. Good game. Yeah, I think I had all 4 Pokemon left. I could stall at Trick Room and stall out their Psychic Terrain, so they wouldn't get coverage with Expanding Force anymore. And I think that would have been enough to win it. Good game. All right, we have Chien-Pao, Entei, Urshifu, Amoonguss, Goldengo, and Tornadus. Alrighty. So that is likely a Dark Urshifu. The Amoonguss is a slight problem due to a Spore, so I definitely need Ogerpon here. I would expect perhaps an Amoonguss Goldengo lead, where they can either Rage Powder or Spore. So I think I'm going to bring Gouging Fire. Actually, I think I'm going to bring Baxcalibur here. Baxcalibur is good into Amoonguss. It's good into Tornadus. It can apply pressure elsewhere as well. Then Ogerpon. And bring Corviknight. Corviknight would be a good switch in for Stomping Tantrum on Entei. It is going to be weak to, well, it's neutral to ice attacks from Chien-Pao. Alright, just the Urshifu Tornadus, and it is Water Urshifu. Interesting. Alrighty. So I'm going to swap into Ogerpon here. And I'm going to go ahead and do an Icicle Crash onto Tornadus. Alright, they're attacking something. Let's see who they go after. Ah, the Ogerpon. Beautiful. And Tornadus is out. Now if this is Choice Scarf Urshifu, then they have to switch because I can just redirect. So we'll see who they send in. Ah, they send in Qianpao. Interesting. Okay. Who do we think is in the back here? Entei? Because they could protect Qianpao here, which wouldn't be great if I attack into that spot. I'm going to Spiky Shield. I'm going to Terra Poison Glaive Rush into the Urshifu slot, expecting a switch there. And if they attack into my Ogerpon, this will break their Sash. They did not switch. So I'm assuming they're able to change their moves. Wow. I should have just followed me. I read too much into them actually doing the right thing. Alrighty, well that's fine. Alright, the good thing here is we break their Sash. And now I bring out Corviknight. Now follow me. I'm going to Brave Bird into the Urshifu slot. It's a Moongus back there. This will be good. If it's Golden Go, not great. But a Body Press into Golden Go is nothing, so Brave Bird's kind of my only choice here. They are definitely Choice Scarf because they're moving before, yeah. They're moving before. Yeah, I should have attacked the Qianpao here. The good thing is I'll get healed. Well, maybe not. I'm going to knock him out here. Ooh, not quite. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to follow me. I'm going to Body Press into the Qianpao slot. I assume they swap out here and protect. That's what I would do, but we'll see. They have not been playing. They have not been playing how I expect them to play. So, alrighty, well, I'll take that healing up. Thank you. Do I survive this? Yes. Sweet. And now they're forced in. So now I just don't attack the Urshifu anymore because I get automatic healing. And whoever their last Pokemon is, that's who I attack. And let the Urshifu just keep healing me up. Alright, it's Entei. Sweet. Alright, so I follow me again, because Urshifu's going to move first and heal me up. And then I'm going to Body Press the Entei. Terra. Who are they going to Terra? Obviously the Entei. Watch it be Terra Ghost. Terra Grass. Okay, well, Brave Bird will take care of it next turn. Ah, they have extreme speed. Nice. Well, that's fine. Why don't you hit my Corviknight with your... They might be choice banned here, which is fine with me. And you're get knocked out to Rocky Helmet. Bye-bye. Oh, beautiful. The rain stops at just the right time. I'm assuming they're choice banned. And not Assault Vest, but we'll see. I am going to Heat Crash and Brave Bird. If they E-Speed into me, into my Corviknight, they take Rocky Helmet damage. It's resisted. So that's good. If they go into Gouging Fire, that's fine. It's very bulky. Oh, they do have Sacred Fire. Okay. This should hopefully take them out. It does not. So now I'm going to Burning Bulwark here. Because if they Stomping Tantrum into me, they will burn themselves. I think I would still survive a Stomping Tantrum. They're likely Assault Vested here. But since they are no longer a fire type and they're a grass type, they can get burned, which would be great for me. Beautiful. They Stomping Tantrum into me. And now they're burned. Now their attack is cut in half. And they really can't knock me out. I don't even think a crit would do it. Yeah, very little damage. And there we go. It's a close one at the end there. I kind of expected them to be choice banned, but likely Assault Vested. But good game. Alrighty. Oh shoot. This is a fun team. So we got Spam with Indeedee Armarouge. We have a Mousehold. We have a Gastrodon. We have a Ursaluna. And we have an Amoris. I love an Amoris. One of my favorite Pokemon from Pokemon Legends Arceus. Alrighty, how do I want to handle this? Well, for Spam purposes, my Kingambit's really good. So I think I bring Gouging Fire and Kingambit here. I can Howl on turn 1, which will be really good to boost up the attack of Kingambit. And then that way, if Trick Room goes up, I'm good to attack. Let's see here. I think the Ogerpon for redirection is good. Corviknight's kind of good here. It protects against any ground moves. And it resists Psychic. It resists Water. So let's go with Corviknight here. Yeah, let's try those guys. This is an interesting team. I don't know what the Mousehold's gonna do. Oh, nice trainer card with Shiny Dragonite. Alrighty, got the Aviator, excuse me, classes. Alrighty. Now, do we expect this to be a Trick Room team, Or do we expect this to be a weak armor team? I'm guessing it's a Trick Room team, given everything else we saw. So I'm going to just Howl. And I don't want to knock anybody out here. Yeah. That's important, because I don't want to give them a free switch in to their Pokemon. So I am just going to Iron Head, because I don't want to knock them out. Yeah. With Trick Room teams, you don't, like, if you can't stop... Oh, they have Armor Cannon. Okay, well, that's going to knock me out. Well, they're not Trick Rooming, so that's annoying. I could have Terra'd there. So they may not be a Trick Room team, given their... given their So I'm going to just Howl again, and I'm going to Protect. They might not be a Trick Room team given they attack me like that, or they just recognize that the Kingambit was a threat to them. And they just go for Expanding Force. Yeah, they're not Trick Rooming at all, so I just need to attack here. Dang, that's so much damage. Alrighty. So now I Heat Crash. And I Brave Bird. The Heat Crash should take out the Indeedee. And then the Brave Bird, I should move before the Armor Rouge, but it might not be a Trick Room team, so in this case, they may actually move before me. And I am down a Pokemon, so that is not great. So it would be really good if I could move before them. Yes, okay. Yes, and that crit, I don't think that crit mattered. I am the fastest thing on the field right now, which is really good. They brought Gastrodon. And an Amoris. Interesting. Yeah, what is an Amoris going to do? What I don't want to do is protect. I want to attack and they protect while I... yeah, I'm going to Burning Bulwark. And I'm going to Protect here. I want to see what they're going to do. Yeah, and they're going to Terra too, so this gives me a chance to figure out what kind of Terra they got going on. Ah, it's a Stellar Terra. Okay, Stellar Terra. They're doing this. Okay, I know what they're doing. So they're doing the, what's it called? Oh, they're using Superpower. Interesting. Okay. Oh, interesting. They're burning themselves. And Gastrodon's going for Yawn. Okay, interesting. Oh no, they burned themselves from me. Never mind. That's from the Burning Bulwark. Okay. They could have yawned into my Gouging Fire and put me to sleep. So I'm going to Heat Crash here. I'm going to Brave Bird also into an Amoris, hoping the Heat Crash should knock it out, but just in case. Yeah, because body press, yeah, I'm going to Brave Bird. Perfect. Yeah, I was thinking of Terra Blast earlier, because with Contrary on Enamorous, it would go up instead of going down. They're going to put me to sleep here. They're likely going to protect, so I'm going to just swap out. Oh, not there. Okay, here I am going to go for a Breaking Swipe, just in case they don't protect, and then bring in Ogerpon. Yeah, so the protect is obvious there. So then on the next turn I just Howl with Gouging Fire and Ihorn Leech with Ogerpon, and that should take them out. This gives me a +1. And there we go. It was a very close game. Unfortunate sacrifice of Kingambit there on turn 1. I could have Terra'd. I didn't Terra the rest of this game. There wasn't really a reason to. Terring Corviknight would have led to... it's a Terra Dragon, so that's not great in front of an Enamorous. But otherwise, good game. Alrighty, we have another Size Spam team with Indeedee and Iron Crown. Also have a Flutter Mane Amoonguss, and we have a Incineroar and an Urshifu. Likely a Dark Urshifu, I'm guessing, but it could be a Water Urshifu. But regardless, Kingambit definitely leads. It's going to apply a lot of pressure with the Indeedee and Iron Crown lead, and also an Incineroar lead, giving us a Defiant boost. I think I'll bring the Gouging Fire as well. I should outspeed, and I can also force a Terra on them. Terra Water. It also really threatens the Amoonguss as well. Definitely want to bring the Ogerpon here for the Amoonguss for redirection, for Spore redirection, and in case that is a Water Urshifu, a Rapid Strike Urshifu. And who else here? I think I'm going to bring the Corviknight, actually. Alrighty, let's see how it goes. Alrighty, we're going to get our Defiant boost right away, which is awesome. So I'm very much threatened right now by this close combat from the Urshifu. So I'm going to Brick Break. I think they're gonna eventually. They're likely gonna fake me out, but I'll Brick Break into the Urshifu here just in case. And what do I want to do here? I'm gonna Breaking Swipe to break a possible Sash And I can always Howl next turn to get more more power on my Kingambit. Oh, they fake out the Gouging Fire. Interesting. Alrighty, well this Brick Break is going to be really good. Alrighty, so I can do the same thing here, and Breaking Swipe again. You're likely going to Parting Shot out here. Yep. Into the NDD. Oh no. Alrighty, we take out the Dark Urshifu. I'm guessing they bring the NDD in? We don't want to bring the Incineroar back in. No? Okay. Well, I'll take that. Alright, so we are +2 here. We are -3 here, which is not great, but that's okay. Alrighty. They're definitely going to fake out again. I'm going to Kowtow Cleave there. I'm going to Burning Bulwark in the event that they attack my... I'm going to Heat Crash over here. I expect a Terra Water here. And them to attack. Oh, they're swapping out again. Okay. They think I'm going to Sucker Punch. Alrighty. Alrighty, so they're definitely doing an Expanding Force. No. No Terra. I'll take that. Oh, that's definitely going to knock me. Maybe not. I am Assault Vested. Yes, I survive. That is great. Awesome. That's what's great about having the Assault Vest on this Kingambit, and we're going to get another another Defiant boost, but I think a Fake Out likely will do it here. But in the event it doesn't, let me just Kowtow Cleave here. I'm going to Breaking Swipe to lower the attack on that Incineroar. Wow, they're not going for a Fake Out. Interesting. Ah. That's okay. I think the Kingambit put in his work, taking out an Iron Crown and an Urshifu. And the knockoff won't do anything. So now I just bring out Ogerpon here. And I'm going to... Oh, I can't Terra. That's fine. But I am going to Howl. They're going all in. nice thing is I brought Corviknight in the back, so a Brave Bird will just take them out. And if they take... Oh, okay. Why are you knocking me off? I don't have an item anymore. Alrighty, well, if they're going to just keep doing this, then I'm going to keep doing this. Oh, and they cancel the battle. Good game. I had a Corviknight in the back, and so a Brave Bird into that Incineroar would have been enough, and I could have kept Breaking Swiping to lower its attack. I thought they were going to Flare Blitz into my Ogerpon. That might not have taken out because they were -1, but the Helping Hand certainly would have helped. And they have the ability to burn me, so there definitely was some chance there of them, you know, turning it around a little bit. Alrighty, we've got a Fire Water Grass Coral, we got Primarina, Incineroar, Urshifu, likely Dark, maybe Water. We have an Ogerpon, Rillaboom, and a Flutter Mane. Alrighty. So thinking about the initial... Yeah, I think I'm going to bring Kingambit, definitely. And Gouging Fire? Yeah, Gouging Fire is weak against Prim and Flutter, but it threatens quite heavily their other physical attackers. I think I'm going to bring Flutter Mane. In the back I'll have Gouging Fire, and then Ogerpon. This person's pretty high up on the ladder. Let's see how this works out. Just a basic trainer card. Alright. Who do they lead with? Rillaboom, Prim. Interesting. I definitely get threatened by a knockoff, or a wood hammer from the Rillaboom. So I think I'm gonna Iron Head the Primarina, and I'm swapping to Gouging Fire here. They pick out Kingambit. Are they just gonna Hyper Voice? Or they're gonna Calm Mind? Interesting. They are faster than me. So I think I'm gonna Iron Head, and I'm gonna Terra, and I'm gonna Howl. This attack will be neutral now. I do have an Assault Vest on Kingambit. Oh geez, that heart is so big I cannot see any of the other Pokemon. Sparkling Aria. Don't even know what that is. Okay. That is a spread water move, I see. Do I expect them to protect? I'm gonna sucker. Yeah, do they just... No, I don't want to sucker because they might just follow me. I think I Iron Head anyway. And I Heat Crash onto the Ogerpon. Yeah. They didn't... Maybe Ivy Cudgel me. Ooh, and they got the crit. Lucky them. The Sparkling Aria is definitely going to take me out. Dang, and a crit on the Kingambit? Jeez. They're just getting all the crits today. Alrighty. So bring out... Yeah, no, I bring out Flutter Mane. I just Dazzling Gleam, and I Heat Crash the Primarina here. It is resisted, but I am +1. Not +1 anymore. That Prim has managed to almost heal itself completely back up, which is a bummer. Alright, Dazzling Gleam, and I Burning Bulwark here. They fake me out. It's probably best. They Parting Shot, they'll still get the attack drop because Burning Bulwark does not stop status moves. Okay, they did go for the fake out. And they go for another Calm Mind. Interesting. Well, I mean, at this rate, alrighty, so I am going to Dazzling Gleam and swap into my Water Absorb Ogerpon. This will allow me to threaten the Prim on the next turn, although they likely protect and swap into Rillaboom. Yeah, here comes the Rillaboom, as I suspected. So they have Fake Out Pressure next turn. Oh, it's their Ogerpon, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've knocked a single one of their Pokemon out yet. Yeah, and they just keep healing up with Sparkling Aria on their Pokemon too. Oh, well, that's good, though. Alright, Dazzling Gleam again. And I Horn Leech. They're going to protect. So I Horn Leech into the Ogerpon. They might just double protect. Nope, out comes Incineroar. Yep. They're gonna protect, because they can't Sparkling Aria that Pokemon. This? Oh, they have a berry. That's a bummer. This definitely will not get the knockout. Yeah, they're just going to fake out my Ogerpon. Yeah. But this Sparkling, oh, they just Moonblast. Interesting. They don't want to heal me back up, I guess, and knock out their Incineroar. That makes sense. Well, I managed to finally knock out one of their Pokemon, so I'll call that success. I expect them to bring out Rillaboom? Yep. And they'll just Calm Mind here. So I Burning Bulwark. And Spiky Shield. I'd love it if they faked out my Gouging Fire, but this person is too good to do that. Yep. And they Moonblasted. Yep, makes sense. So now they have Grassy Glide Pressure here. Question is, at this level, do I take out? Ooh, it's definitely close. Well, I Heat Crash, and I Horn Leech, and I hope for the best, but I expect them to protect on the Prim, to be honest. Why not take the Grassy Terrain and Leftovers Recovery? Oh, and they also have a Terra that they still haven't used. Terra Fire? Oh, they're going to Terra the Prim finally. Terra Grass. Well, I wish I had Heat Crashed that. Grassy Glide does not take out. Ooh, so close. With the Grassy... Oh, that was a crit. Okay, that makes sense. The Grassy Terrain also helps with the Horn Leech. But it would have been so great to get a knockout there, as I'm about to lose my Gouging Fire. Had I Heat Crashed the Primarina, I think I would be in a much better place right about now. And now they get another Intimidate on me, unfortunately. Oh no, it's Ogerpon, that's right. So I think just Follow Me Moonblast here would be enough for a knockout. but we'll see what they do. They protect. Okay. Yeah, they kind of threw there. Had Ihorn leech their Ogerpon. Had Ihorn leech their Ogerpon there, I actually think I would have won. So that was a mistake on their end. And now, yeah, that's what they should have done last turn. I don't understand that one. Because they're at +2. Well, good game. That was a weird team. I was not expecting the Sparkling Aria. That's an interesting tech. Good game. Alrighty. We've got a Corviknight, Primarina, the Teal Mask Ogerpon, and the Ghost Horse, Spectrier, there we go. I couldn't think of it for a minute. Gouging Fire, and Thunderous. Alrighty. So we have quite a bit weak to ice. I think I'm going to definitely bring the Baxcalibur. I think the Corviknight would also be good here. Gouging Fire might be good. The Spectre definitely is like I'm guessing a support Spectre. So I'm gonna bring this, and Ogerpon in the back. We shall see how this works. Honestly, I have no idea. It's just a team I have never seen before. Alrighty, they bring Corviknight Spectrier. Alright, we're just gonna attack. Shadow Ball into Spectrier. Alrighty, that's a one-hit knockout. Okay. And an Icicle Crash into Corviknight. It can Body Press me or Iron Head me. Let's hope for a flinch here. Oh, they just used Tailwind. Okay. Alrighty, Primarina. Just gonna Icicle Crash again. I'm also gonna Shadow Ball because I don't think Corviknight has Protect. I'm tearing here because I don't want the Moonblast from Primarina or a Body Press from Corviknight. Yep, they just used Bulk Up, so Shadow Ball here is going to be great. Nice. That's just a knockout. Not super specially defensive. Yep, was expecting that Moonblast. Perfect. And an Icicle Crash. Doesn't do a whole lot, but that's okay. I can protect on the next turn with Baxcalibur if necessary here. Interesting. Gouging Fire. Well, it's definitely going to move first, and a Heat Crash is definitely going to hurt. I am somewhat bulky, so I should be able to survive that. But I think what I'm going to do is just protect. I'm going to protect my Baxcalibur, and I'm going to switch into my own Gouging Fire here, expecting a Heat Crash into the Flutter Mane. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so they Burning Bulwark. What does Prim do? And they just Moonblast. Beautiful. Alrighty. So they haven't Terra'd yet, which is kind of a bummer. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to Glaive Rush. Ugh, I'm worried they're going to Terra into Fairy. So I'm going to Icicle Crash here, and I'm just going to... I'm going to Howl. Ooh, they Dragon Dance. Interesting. So they will be faster than me when their Tailwind ends. I could have totally taken them out here with a Glaive Rush, which is a bummer. That's okay. It's a 2-hit KO. Alright, their Tailwind petered out. So I'm just going to Glaive Rush them. I'm going to actually Burning Bulwark. Let's see what they do. Watch them Terra Fairy now. Oh, they just used Breaking Swipe. Okay. Alrighty, well this will not knock me out. And since I am clear Amulet, it did not lower my attack. Now, because I use Glaive Rush, now the damage to me is double, so this is going to knock me out, which is fine. Because now I just bring out... Now I just bring out... Flutter Mane. I think I follow, or I Horn Leech and Heat Crash, expecting the Terra here. They Terra Grass, the Heat Crash will do it. They Terra Water, the Horn Leech will do it. If they Terra Fairy, neither will get the knockout, but I'll get good damage on them, so. And they're forced to use Moonblast here to attack, because a Hyper Voice will just heal my Ogerpon. And we know they have Moonblast, Hyper Voice, Calm Mind, and Protect. So those are the only moves they have. So here comes their Terra. It's Terra Steel, so the Heat Crash is going to be great. I'm +1 from my Howl earlier, so this should do well. And there we go. It's just basically a one-hit knockout. Prim was almost all the way back up, so. Alrighty, that was a very fun game. And a good game, Adrian. And we are back. Those were some amazing battles and a lot of fun playing this team. Really can catch some people off guard with the Kingambit and also the Corviknight. So I really appreciate you making it to the end of the video here. If you did, I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe, or even just a comment. Thanks so much, everyone. Happy battling.